Hey, good morning. This is Plain Jane in my own kitchen. Want to win, Republicans? Like the hokey pokey. That's what it's all about. As long as want a chance to do something. Don't wait until you're accused of getting your jollies by pushing grandma off the cliff in a wheelchair or by plucking food from a public school lunch tray. Admit right up front that some people will need supporting. Some need support in preparing for the job market. That might include education, some kind of vocational training, or even drug rehab. Respect people and their desire to be self-sufficient. Don't just demonize socialism. People think it's a sharing, caring way to live. And if you're against it, that means you're uncaring and unsharing. Educate the public on why it's un-American and makes people less free. Now, who wants to sign up for less freedom? People may not know that it's a centrally planned economy that limits individual choices. Who do you know wants fewer choices? Propaganda that supports all this central plan is woven into daily life and education. Independent thought that threatens the system must be suppressed. Does anyone believe that people will be free to organize to get rid of socialism? Let's hear from Europeans, Eastern Europeans, and Cubans who have direct experience of socialism. Now, placing the word democratic, people say, oh, no, we're talking about democratic socialism. Placing the word democratic before socialism is deceptive. No so-called democratic system is going to allow itself to be democratically voted out. Second of all, and this is for you, Mr. President, stop insulting people whose votes you need. Make it clear that you do not think that all Latinos are MS-13 rapists. You never said that precisely, but what you did say was bad and very easy to twist. Tell the Latinos who have been here for a while and the other immigrants that you know who they are. Family people who want a better life for their families and are ready to work for it, unlike some of the homegrown slackers. Doesn't that sound like a Republican voter profile to you? Show that you respect immigrants by inviting them and welcoming them into the party of opportunity. Shock people. Beat the Democrats to immigration reform. Make sure you get credit for it, which ain't gonna be easy. Establish a path to citizenship for people who have been here for 10 years or whatever you decide on, and have no violent criminal record. Include anyone who has served a term in our military. Make a way for them to learn basic functional English. I'll teach some of the classes. Be the president that boldly saves Social Security by injecting new blood. Legal immigration should include not just professionals and techies, but also laborers. The country needs competent workers in crawl spaces and restaurant kitchens and other places. Of course, a sovereign nation gets to decide who that is and how many. Build the wall, even if it doesn't keep anybody out. Back it up with an electronic wall. At this point, a president's got to do what a president's got to do. When you promise and promise something as concrete and verifiable as a wall, you can't pretend that it's there. The only 2016 campaign promise that people remember is, we're going to build a wall, and if you cannot finish that sentence, you've been asleep for the last 3 years, and you're not watching this video anyway. Provide real shovel-ready jobs, unlike the unreal jobs that were promised a few years ago. For Los Angeles street people and people who need jobs, unskilled, semi-skilled labor. Concern over immigration is not racist, no matter what opponents say. Don't worry about the truly anti-immigrant voters. They are a minority, and they'll forgive you anyway, even if Mexico doesn't pay for the wall, so long as the wall is visible from Vegas.